our seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the Wizards head back to Washington after today's contest.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
To the middle. Outside for Murray. Shoots from the line. Just 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
SGA looking it over. And Duren slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
Now, here's SGA. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Vassell. A shot by Harden, wide open. And another basket for Boston.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the shot goes down.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Murray outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
It's Harden with the drive. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's Westbrook missing. SGA with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Jordan. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Inside. And stolen by Murray. Can't get it to fall.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Harden. Rebound by Murray.
Nice work defensively. to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Harden on the wing. Smart with the steal. James Harden getting it done for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Wizards passing it around. Jordan from distance.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Harden. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Count it. Good. Batum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Harden. Smart with the steal. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
So, Stan, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps. It's nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
Pass to Strus. Puts up a deep three. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Outside for Batum. Now Alvarado. Defended by Strus. Over Russell. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Alvarado. Hits the three-point bomb. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Celtics trailed by 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And it's Beasley in the corner. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Here's Gay. Still without a basket. Over in the corner. Looney driving to the basket.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Celtics trailed by 10. Here's Gay. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that up. And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Duran, outside for Murray. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duran. Back to SGA. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Duran slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win Duran the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by Alvarado. Got a piece of it. Here's Harden, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's SGA. He has 5. Let's go. Another miss by SGA. Celtics trailed by 7. And the big fella, Alex Sumner, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look here for Murray. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And that's now 6 points for Keegan Murray. Here's Harden. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like
like that, that's your only option.
The Wizards have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the second free throw, good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Nice shot by Smart.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Here's Harden. Harden drops one in down low.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the screen. Pass to Mamoukelashvili. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Celtics trailed by 12. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 15. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Mamoukelashvili. Connects from three-point range. Mamoukelashvili has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington. At the elbow, Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keegan Murray.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And with so many teams, Dan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower price, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Back to DeRozan. There's the pick. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
There's a flush. DeMar getting up.
Russell from long range. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones, no luck. Celtics trailed by 13. It's Russell with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just loving the attack mode here for Russell. Off the drive there, he draws the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Now, here is Russell. The wide-open shot from Strus. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside, Batum. Pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 on the clock. Batum, the screen. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's Gay. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Russell. And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the end. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trailed by 9. Pass to Strus. Here's the three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. A three from Strus. Rebound by the Wizards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's not what Murray is out there to do, but he read the situation and makes the smart pass.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Celtics trailed by 10. The 17-footer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Looking to get it going. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Outside for Smart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Big-time jam from James Harden.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Now Murray, and there's the dunk.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Rebound by Smart. Washington leading now by 13. Duren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Davis.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He misses the free throw. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound. Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Jordan with it. Westbrook picks him up.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Outside, Vassell. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Stolen by Harden. Harden fighting inside.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution, number 54.
A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander driving.
Washington foul. Second.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Davis puts up a three. Rebound by Smart.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And there's the three.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Outside Murray. Fires the three. Down he goes for three.
And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shying away from the challenge so far.
Murray rips down the board. SGA. The three doesn't go. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Got it to go off the glass.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Murray fires away. The three goes down.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong move off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Washington takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.